Hey guys, this is it. I needed to say one last goodbye because, wow, the way this all ended. And I thought it would be appropriate to have a video message, because of my YouTube page and so many other crazy things I've done. And what I want to say just doesn't transfer on a text or an email or anything like that. So here's my last message to all of you. Don't worry, it's not going to get all corny. The only message for the future is the enjoy college. Yeah, I got a t-shirt on one last time, go off, enjoy college. And see, the message, you notice the cup over here, the message is about how well you did. This last year of my teaching career, I of course put everything into it. I put the same amount of passion I do every single year, but I focused a little more, I don't know if any of you noticed, on making history even more enjoyable, trying to put even more passion, a little bit more focus on the storytelling, and what I never really admitted perhaps to anybody was a little less emphasis perhaps on test-taking skills. And wow, wait till you hear what ended up happening. So, here I am, I've retired, I said my goodbyes, and one last thank you to so many of you who've given me well wishes or even presents and things like that. It's been unbelievable. It really has. You've made it tough. You guys really have. And so I went away on vacation as soon as school was over, probably like so many of you, and of course did the same thing you guys did. Is near the end of June, I started thinking, hey, the AP scores should be coming in soon. And man, what you guys did to me. So I'm sitting there checking my scores, literally in the lobby of my hotel. My adult daughter is near me, and my jaw just dropped. Let me talk to the U.S. history students first. You guys have no idea how well you did. Totally floored me. Of course, we've done well in the past. Our scores at APUS with me have always been above average, usually some of the highest in the county, if not the nation. Usually about, 3 out of every 4 students get that college credit and pass the test. So I was hoping for something like that, maybe expecting a little less, maybe a little more, depending on how the test went. You guys felt good about the test. You seemed to anyway. And then I saw your scores. My God, you guys not only achieved the highest passing rate I have ever had in APUS history, and I mean ever. You just completely destroyed anything I've ever done. I'm usually, if I've had a good year, I get close to an 80% passing rate, which is way above the national average. The national average is somewhere between 50 and 60%. You guys got a 93% passing rate. My first reaction was, my God, what have I done? I just retired and look what they've accomplished. So thanks for that. And then of course I was just so filled with pride. You guys, it's the greatest gift you ever could have given me. And of course yourselves, you got that college credit. I am so pleased. You also, and let me turn now to the AP European History students, because you guys had a similar kind of success, a little different for different reasons, of course. But what both Euro and US, what you've done for me, guys, is you've reinforced my firm belief about making history fun, making history approachable, making history meaningful, giving you tools that you can use to understand yourselves and your own lives. And then passing the test, it comes anyway. You don't need to focus on test. You don't need to just do practice drills every single day like so many other classes probably do. You just need to do what we did, to have fun with it, to laugh in class together, all the reenactments that we did, and so many other great things. Wow, thank you for this. Thank you for letting me leave knowing that I gave it my all, that it was the right thing to do, that you guys have gotten so much, and that I certainly didn't drop the ball for those of you who only cared about the test scores. So as I look over here and I see that one last time, I'm going to put the names on this cup, and you guys did such a good job in US and in Euro. I'm wondering if I'm going to have enough room to go all the way there. So to my Euro students, you also did absolutely amazing. And I do want to remind you, although our passing rate was not as high as in US, that's understandable because, this was in my last year also an experimental year. We had more new sophomores taking their very first AP history or even AP class ever in their lives. And although, again, we didn't get every single person to pass in the AP Euro, we got a lot of you passing. Some of my highest numbers ever, again. Many of you sophomores, especially those of you who've never taken an AP history class and passed the test, I mean, wow. So to everybody, whether you passed it or not, one last thing I can tell you is I still get messages. I just got one this morning, I'm not kidding you, from a student who graduated, I think 5 or 6 years ago, that they still use these tools. I was just talking with a student who is going into, actually he's going into the field of teaching, not teaching history, teaching elementary school, who is actually using his notebook from his AP European history class 6 years ago to help him with some test that he has to take to get his certification or something like that. So the skills that you've learned, the hard work, and you guys worked your butts off. That's the #1 reason that you passed this test, that you learned, is because everybody, whether you pass the test or not, you worked your butts off. Some of you, many of you, harder than you ever have. And that's the kind of the thing to keep in mind, is what I taught you about how to read a textbook and how to know when you feel like you're learning something. So I don't want to drown on too long, because that's what I do all the time. But to be honest, it's kind of hard for me to say goodbye. This is it. This is when I press stop, I might never talk to students again, and that's in many ways terrifying to me. I don't know what I'm going to do next. Again, one last invitation. I'm out there online, Facebook, you name it. You want to stay in touch, please drop me an email, drop me a line, let me know how things are going. It doesn't have to be tomorrow. It can be 10 years from now, like it's still happening. So I want to thank you again. I want to wish all of you who are still at Eastlake High School good luck next year, or whether it be your junior or your senior year. Those of you who have gone off to college or are going off to college, some of the best years of your life. Enjoy it. Take the classes that you love, because that'll put you in the direction of what you're good at and how you'll succeed. So that's it. I don't want to say goodbye, but I guess I have to. Thank you again. Take care. I love you all.